Hey guys, May here, and today I'm super excited because I am going to be showing you guys my entire Infinite collection through 2017. Oh my gosh. So I completed all of Infinite's CDs through 2017. Their DVDs are not complete and the extra stuff is not complete, but I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys wanted me to film a video of my entire collection, Infinite's entire discography through 2017. And you guys said you did. So I think this will be a really helpful video if you are just starting out collecting Infinite, or maybe you just really like watching collection videos, so you're here. This is not like the same as when I do collection updates, like when I usually do my Infinite and Super Junior one. I will be doing one probably in like March, I think. Yeah, look forward to that video. But this is just me being like, I completed it. So showing you guys everything that I have and what completed means for Infinite through 2017. I do have stuff from 2018 for them already. As you guys might have seen, I've already done my top seed unboxing. If not, I will link it in the iCard right now. But yeah, I will not be showing top seed in this video because that is 2018 Infinite, not 2017 Infinite. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with their Korean discography first. I feel like when I do Infinite collection stuff, that's just how I always start, so we're gonna start that way today. Also, a little disclaimer, I always feel like I need to say these things in these kinds of videos. I am not rich. I have been collecting Infinite since 2010. They became my ults at the end of 2010, but I was collecting their music before that because I was like, I really like their music. So yes, did not do this overnight. Took me seven-ish years to complete this, but I'm pretty good at keeping up with Infinite, especially now that they are my ults, or as of 2011 when they were my ults. So yeah, first thing I have is Infinite's First Invasion. I'm not going to talk too much about these albums, but I do have an entire playlist of going over and going more in detail of every single Infinite thing I own, my Infinite collection reviews, so I will link that playlist down below and in the iCards. I also have their second mini album, Evolution. Still my favorite mini from them. Love it so much. The next thing that came out was In Spirit, their first Korean single album. Then in 2011, they also released Over the Top. This is their first full-length Korean album, and I am so happy to say that I pre-ordered this. Like, this is so hard to find these days, but yes. And then of course I have the repack Paradise. This didn't happen in 2011, but it goes with this, so I'm going to show it now. They also released an LP version of Infinite's Paradise. They only sold like so many of these. This is when like SM, CNC, and Willem were a thing together. Remember when SM used to do LPs? I do. Infinitize, this is their third mini album. Then they released their fourth mini album, New Challenge, and I have two copies of this. I have this version, and then I have an OT7 signed version that I bought when Hoya left the group. Then they released their second Korean single album, Destiny. This was filmed in America. So cool. After Destiny, we got Season 2, their second full-length Korean album. And later that year, of course, we got Be Back, which is the repackage of that. And just like with Paradise, there was an LP version released, and I also own the LP version. Then we have the fifth mini album, Reality, and the sixth mini album, Infinite Only. But I forgot to show the limited editions for that, so let me do that real quick. Limited edition of Reality and the limited edition of Infinite Only. So that was it for Korean discography. Let's go over their Japanese discography now. So the first Japanese single they released in Japan was BTD Japan. So I have the CD DVD version, the CD photo book version, and also the CD only normal edition. And the tracks on this are BTD and Can You Smile, but it's Korean Can You Smile. So yeah. The second Japanese single was the one that took me the longest to complete. It was Be Mine Japan. Well, yes, single-wise it took me the longest to complete. So we have Be Mine. This is the normal edition. And then I have two copies of version A, which is the solid version, CD-DVD version, one with Wooyeon's card and one with Sungyeol's card. And then I have version B, which is the ColourPop version with Wooyeon's card and Sungyeol's card. Oh, my two versions of Infinite Only have Wooyeon and Sungyeol's photo books in them. That's why I have two. And then I have version C, which is the innocent version with Gugudan and Sungyeol's Postcards. The third Japanese single was She's Back, and this is still like my favorite Infinite Japanese thing that I own is She's Back limited edition. So beautiful. I don't have Gugudan and Sungyeol's Postcards from this, but I'm really not too concerned. I do have Hoya's though, so I feel like that's just as good. It's on my list of things to get now that I'm like really getting towards the end of my Infinite collection, besides new stuff obviously, so it's on my list, so I'll probably get it later. And then I also have the normal edition. Then they released their first Japanese album, which came out around the same time as Man in Love, so it's titled in English When You Fall in Love. So I have two copies of this. One has Gugudan's photo book and one has Sungyeol's photo book. I'm not going to take them out, but trust me. I also have the normal edition of When You Fall in Love, and I also pulled Youngsu's photo book in one of my versions. And I've never like done anything else with it. It just kind of sits with my stuff. Then they switched Japanese companies. Fun fact, I look super yellow today. Then they switched Japanese companies, so they renamed the Japanese singles. So this is Last Romeo is technically the fourth Japanese single, but it's also called the first Japanese single. It's kind of weird. Last Romeo Japanese single. This is the CD DVD version, version A. Look at this back cover. It's my favorite. I love it. Version B, this is the CD photo book version. It's very large. And then we have the normal edition with a slip case. So this is what it looks like without the slip case. This is when they started slip cases for normal editions. The fifth Japanese single only had two versions. So this is the CD DVD version, and then the CD normal edition. And this is the picture on the actual jewel case. So yeah, love Dilemma. This is the first ever original Japanese single. I literally love it so much. Next, they released the most expensive Japanese single I think I've ever spent money on. Is 24 Hours Japan. So this is the CD DVD version. The B track on this, Just Another Lonely Night, is in original Japanese song, which 24 Hours is as well. But I literally love Just Another Lonely Night. I can never say it, but I love it. Then they released 7 CD plates. So I have all 7. So Sungyu, Dongwoo, Gugudan, Hoya. I keep them in age order because I'm that person. Sungyeol, Youngsu, and Sungjeong. And then of course there was also a normal edition released. This is the photo of the jewel case. After 3 Japanese singles, you know what that means. It is time for another Japanese album. So their second Japanese album, For You, was actually the last thing that I completed. It took me so long. And this is the part where you're going to be like, it's not complete, but like, just hear me out. So the first thing I have for you is the CD DVD version, which is in a slipcase. This is what the non-slipcase photo looks like. There is a CD Blu-ray version, but I don't count Blu-rays because, yes, no. If it's the same contents, then I don't understand why I'm paying twice as much for the same thing. So I will get it someday, but for right now, I'm really not concerned about it. They also released a normal edition of For You. This is the CD-only version. So, yep. The song that's the title track is Can't Get Over You, but For You is probably my favorite song in the album. Love it. Then they released 7 member versions, which were so expensive. So I didn't buy all 7 member versions at once because, like, who can afford that? Not me. I'm not a millionaire. So this took me a while to get all 7. But I have Sungyu's version, Dongwoo's version, Gugudan's version, which was one of the first ones I bought, Hoya's version, oh gosh, things are falling, Sungyeol's version, Youngsu's version, and Sungjeong's version. So that was like super exciting when I finally got the last 2 member versions. I got Youngsu and Sungyu last, and I was super proud of myself for that. But yep, the next thing they released was Best of Infinite. This was like a compilation album. It has 19 songs on it, and the DVD is so full of stuff. So I have the CD DVD version. I believe this also was released with the Blu-ray. but ask me if I care. I don't. So, CD DVD version for this, and this is the CD photo book version. They released a second press CD photo book version, but I was never able to find it, and I never really saw anybody like unbox it, so was it really different? I have no idea. I don't even know what it looks like really, so maybe it exists, I'm not sure. Then after that, they released Air, which is their third Japanese album. This is the only thing they released music-wise in 2017, and it's basically Infinite Only plus Zero, Toki, and After Dark, which are all great songs, but yeah. This is the CD DVD version. This is a non-slipcase cover. I don't know why I keep showing you this. And then this is the CD photo book version. And this is the CD only version. Yes, that. So that's it for Japanese discography. We'll do subunits next. Let's do that. The first subunit that I have is Infinite H. So this is Infinite H's Fly High. And I also have their second mini album, Fly Again. Love this subunit. This album, oh my gosh. Probably one of my favorite things in this pile of subunit stuff. Then I have Sungyu's album, so Sungyu's Another Me. The bag is still over on my shelf. It came in a black plastic bag, but I do still have the bag. Then I have 27, which is his second album. This is what the real cover looks like, but it came with a random cover. So this is the one that I have, and I keep it on the front because I like it. Wooyen's Stuff. So Two Heart, this is with Key of Shiny. It was released through SMCNC / Woollim / people count this either towards their Shiny collection or their Infinite collection, and I feel like that says a lot about a person if you count it towards Shiny or Infinite. I count it towards Infinite because Wooyen. I'm a big Shiny fan as well though, so yes. And then I have Wooyen's first mini album, Right, and he's working on his second one, and I just literally need it because this is like my favorite. This is my favorite thing in this pile. I love this so much. Then I have Infinite F. This is the last subunit. So this is their Korean release, Azure. So pretty. Literally love this. And then they also released, the Japanese version first, but yes. So I have the CD DVD version, and I also have the CD photo book version, and then I have 2 copies of the normal edition. One was given to me by a friend, but this is what it looks like without the slipcase on it. So yeah, this is the other side of the slipcase. So that's it for subunits, but we're not done yet, of course. Let's go over like last CD things, and then I'm just gonna show you the rest of the stuff I have because besides that I don't have too much, but I still want to like show it to you guys. Okay, so I have Infinite The Origin. This is a 3 CD instrumental album of all of their songs up until 2014. So yes, really like this. Took me forever to get this because it was kind of expensive, but I'm really glad I own it. Then I have their first world tour, One Great Step. This is the live CD. Don't own the DVD for this yet, but I will get it this year. It's one of my like top DVDs I want because I have Infinite Effect Advance. This is their second world tour. This is the encore concert. So this is a CD and DVD. They didn't release 2, they just released this thing. So I bought it because I love live CDs. So any live CD from Infinite is immediately mine. I do also own Infinite Rally 3. This is like the first real DVD that I've ever bought from Infinite. But they were releasing such little stuff in 2017 that I had money for it. I was like, this is a shock. All I bought was Air and this year. So yes. And then I also have both of Myung-soo's photo books. This is the Japanese version. I didn't know it when I bought it, but yeah, and this is his first one, Elle's Bravo Beautiful, part 1 and part 2. And he's releasing a part 3, so I'm super excited. Last couple of things, I have both of their sets of star cards. I will insert a little clip of me flipping through my star card collection for Infinite right now. I didn't buy the binder for either one of these because I keep all my star cards together. It didn't seem like it was worth the money to me. I bought Infinite Rally 3 photo cards. This is the box, but all the photo cards are in my binder. I will show a little flip through of that as well right now. And then the last thing I have, of course, is my Yobong. I love my light stick so much. I bought this when I was going to the concert, and I never formally unboxed it on this channel, but I literally love my Yobong so much, and it always sits on my top shelf. And I did order Super Junior's light stick, and I'm going to get Monsta X's this year as well, and a pink. I hope to have all my light sticks sitting together on my shelf by the end of this year. It's one of my collection goals that I did not share with you guys, but yep, I love my Yobong so much. It's too sunny outside to really show you what it does, but yeah, love it so much. And if they come back for another world tour, I will take it again. This one's kind of dirty, to be honest. That is my entire Infinite collection, everything that I own from Infinite. This video is 23 minutes long. I wasn't expecting it to be this short, actually. I was expecting this to take like a really good amount of time, but yes, I am going to be reorganizing all of my Infinite stuff because I don't like the way it sits on my shelf currently. And fun fact, there's no room for Top Seed up there. And there's not room for, well, there's room for one copy of Top Seed, but I need 3 copies to fit, so I need to reorganize my Infinite collection a little bit. And actually that entire shelf needs to be changed. I was gonna film myself doing it, and then I started doing it last night, and I was like, I really hate this footage, so I'm just gonna do it, and then I will give you guys a how I store my K-pop stuff 2018 video. Yes, that is it for this. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that if you are just starting out collecting Infinite, this gives you an idea of what they have. I'm sorry that not all the DVDs are here. Infinite gives me a chance to breathe this year, which I feel like between Myungsoo, Sungyu, Wooyeon's solo albums, Hoya's solo album, probably a Japanese single, the repack of Top Seed, I feel like I'm not going to have too much like budget this year, which is good. This is what I want. Last year I had too much Infinite budget. I was like, what is this money? Why do I have money? Yeah, so hopefully I can get a bunch of the DVDs this year. It is one of my goals. There's so many DVDs that I wanted to own from them, and I just haven't had a chance to do it, so hopefully I can get those this year. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about anything that I showed in this video that's not in my Infinite collection review playlist yet, do feel free to leave those questions down below. Always feel free to request any other videos like this because you guys really wanted to see this one, and it was fun to film. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!